So hello everyone, how are you? And welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's play the video. Today we will know some major information about the history of United Kingdom. The history of United Kingdom. United Kingdom began in the early 18th century with the Treaty of Union and Acts of Union, the core of the United Kingdom. As a unfilled state came into being in 1707, the political union of United Kingdoms of England and Scotland. Into a new unitary state called the Great Britain. Of this new state of Great Britain, the historian Simon Stama said, what began as a hostile merger would end in a full partnership in the most powerful going concern in the world. It was one of the most astonishing transformation in European history, said by Simon Stama. The Act of Union 1800s added the Kingdom of Ireland to create the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. The first decades were marked by Jacobites risings which end with defeat for the Stuart cause at the Battle of Culloden in 1746. In 1763, victory in the Seven Years' War led to the growth to the First British Empire, with defeated by the Union States, France and Spain in the War of American Independence. Britain lost its 13 American colonies and rebuilt a second British Empire based in Asia and Africa. As a result, British culture and its technological, political, constitutional, and linguistic influence become worldwide. Politically, the central event was the French Revolution and its Napoleonic aftermath from 1793 to 1850s, which British elites saw a pound, profound threat and worked energetically to form multiple coalitions and that finally defeated Napoleon in 1815s. The Tories, who came to power in 1783, remained in power with a short interruption until 1830s. Forces of reform, often emanating from the evangelical religions elements, opened decades of political reform that broadened the ballot and opened the economy to free trade. The outstanding political leaders of the 19th century include Palmerston, Palmerston, Disraeli, Gladstone, and Salisbury. Culturally, the Victorian era was at a time of prosperity and dominate middle class virtues. When Britain dominated the world economy and maintained the generally peaceful country from 1815s to 1940s. The First World War 1942-1918 with Britain in alliance with France, Russia and the United States of America was a furious but ultimately successful total war with Germany. The resulting League of Nations was a favorite project in interwar Britain. However, while the empire remained strong, as did the London financial markets, the British industrial base began to slip behind Germany and especially the United States. Sentiments for peace were so strong that the nation supported absegament of Hitler's Germany in the late 1930s until the Nazi invasion of Poland in 1939 started the Second World War. In the Second World War, with Soviet Union and the United States joined Britain as the main allied power. Britain was no longer military economics superpower as seen in the Suez crisis of 1956. Britain no longer had the wealth to maintain an empire, so it granted independence to almost all its possessions. The new state typically joined the Commonwealth of Nations. The post-war years saw great hardship alleviated somewhat by large-scale financial aid from the United States and some from Canada. Prosperity returned in the 1950s, meanwhile, from 1945 to 1950s. The Labour Party built a welfare state, nationalized many industries, and created the National Health Service. The UK took a strong stand against communist expansion after 1945, playing a major role in the Cold War and the formation of NATO as a anti-Soviet military alliance with West Germany, France, and the US, Canada, and smaller smaller international organizations. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. See you in my second part of video. Goodbye.